Hey, what's up guys? Zach Calhoun here. Hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're going to talk about lead tracking, how important it is to understand where your leads are in their stage of their pipeline and going into the sales process. I'm going to show you how to do this, how to think about it, and how to have your team run this, manage this, and then you as the business owner, the entrepreneur, can learn how to manage pipelines and campaigns by understanding lead tracking and how you do it from a simplest way and also a very complex way like we do over at CloudPano in our software lead stack. So who am I? My name is Zach Calhoun. I'm the founder of CloudPano, a software company. We've served over 200,000 projects on the platform. We have millions of impressions per week on our servers, on our images, on our platform. And we also have a full CRM stack and order management and delivery tool called lifecycle.ai. So how those connect, and then how can you take advantage of those and use them in your everyday business? Well, one way is by lead tracking and understanding your lead source so that you can ultimately better sell to your customers. Now, the way we do it is we organize our leads into different buckets. Okay, think of buckets as like brand new ice cold leads we've built a relationship with, leads we've already had a demo with, like demo booked, not closed, and then leads that we are trying to close, either get a transaction or a payment from, or at the end of the day fulfill and get into success. So there's a whole life cycle when it comes to having a successful lead to sale to success process, but you must track that in order to scale. I want you to think about you and your team together. How does my team grow? How does my team stay organized? How do my support staff know where everything is and at what stage? And then of course, at the end of the day, how do I repeat that success and have my customers have so much success that they're going to refer their friends, refer people they know, and talk about you and your business. Become raving fans, because referrals are the best lead source at the end of the day. So how do we create those? Let's discuss tracking first, how to track your leads, how to communicate with your leads, and then of course, ultimately how to check in and understand pipeline stages. Okay, so step one, what tools do we use to track leads and to manage pipelines? Well, in lifecycle.ai's platform, there is a simple feature called the pipelines feature. It's a lot like Trello or a boards feature. Have you ever seen a software where you can just create boards and create cards and move them left and right to track a project? It's very similar. Trello, you can have a free board by going to Trello.com. Now you'll see that over time in your business, if you start to find yourself duct taping and pasting softwares all together to run your business and get inefficient, it creates inefficiency in itself. It's called basically marketing debt. In the software world, they call it technical debt, where you write some code just to make it work. We have to go back later and fix it. So that debt load can create problems in the future. So same is true with your sales process. So a pipeline is where you manage new leads, and as they come in, you know what stage to put them at. Ours is very simple. We try to keep everything as simple as possible. We organize pipelines based on lead type or campaign type, right? So if someone's an inbound lead, they're going to be at our inbound leads, new lead stage, right? And every pipeline has different stages, okay? So think about your pipeline is very simple. New lead, good lead, because not every lead is a good lead, right? So you want to move them left to right, good lead, right? Contacted, so I've reached out to them, we've contacted them, booked a demo. If they missed that demo, we want to reschedule demo. Next one is so demo completed, not closed, and then closed sale. And next one would be success. So you can adapt this based on the pipeline lifecycle, but that's pretty much it. Once a customer has been demoed and they're not closed, you as a business owner can click into your pipelines opportunity and look, okay, why are these demos that are completed not closed? Because there's a different problem set for demos completed not closed than there is for lead generation. To get demos on the calendar or create new leads, that's one thing. That's a marketing problem, and it can be a prospecting sales problem, but closing sales could be a variety of reasons, like, is our sales process tight? Is our demo good? Is our proposals professional? Is our pricing too high? Right? Is our packaging needed to change? Is there product market fit at the demo level? Right? And if there is, great, we can leverage that and use it at the front of our pipeline too, in the front of our messaging. So you must be tracking leads. Back in the day when I first got started, I just had a spreadsheet. I'd take notes, right, of people that I've talked to, what email I've gathered, what person I was speaking to, or et cetera, or building a relationship with. Now, quickly, my sticky notes or my notepad would get full of people's names and kind of become disorganized, and my quickness of follow-up would suffer from that. Now, to create efficiency as a business owner, you and your team, whether it's your team of administrators or your sales team or a combination of both, need to be able to know who's the priority and who we're getting to the next step in the pipeline, right? So you got to have lead tracking set up. So let's talk about next, like how do people get onto a pipeline? Like why does a pipeline even matter? A pipeline is essentially stages in the funnel or stages in the sales process based on that sales life cycle. And if they have raised their hand and said, I'm a good lead, or they've filled out a form on your website, or they inquired about pricing, or they hit your chat bot, they all need to go to the same place. They need to go to a place of a new lead, right? And there'll be some leads on your pipelines that aren't good leads. And that's okay. You have to go through those daily and kill off and remove opportunities out there, not good opportunities. But the ones that are great and are good need to be moved to the good leads pipeline. Now, why hasn't that good lead person booked a demo? Well, they probably have a question or inquiry or something that they're just not sure about yet, or they just don't know they're supposed to yet. So it's up to you, your sales process, to get them to the next step. People get distracted, people get busy, people go on vacation. You just have to get them to the next step, right? So that next step may just be a demo, right? And if you contacted someone a bunch of times, or you have a specific follow-up you want to do as a sales team, you're going to move that person over to a more contacted or claimed type stage in the pipeline, okay? So good leads, contacted leads, and then of course, demos booked, right? Once a demo is booked, that means that they're on the calendar next week or the week after, coming up soon. And soon we're going to be demoing them and showing them what's next in the process, right? This is very, very important, especially if you have lots of salespeople, 3-4 salespeople like we do. You know, they want to keep track of who's booked a demo, who's coming up, who's a good lead. And if they're going to ask the salesperson, like let's say our appointment setters are going to ask the salesperson, you know, how did it go? They can keep track of how things are happening in the stage of the pipeline. That's all there available right there inside your opportunities pipeline, which is a big, big deal. Most CRMs have this tool. You got to have it because you got to stay organized. When you duplicate or replicate new campaigns and try new things, you got to be able to know where to look, and it's a lot happening all at one time. Now, how do people get onto your opportunities pipeline? They fill out a form, automatically put there, automations, right? They respond to an email campaign, right? They could be on an email campaign pipeline as well too. So use those features and those concepts. If someone responds, put them in a pipeline, right? Use automations in place so that you can more clearly organize your sales process, track your leads, tag them if they're good, tag them as they go to certain stages of your pipeline, and then only talk to the ones as a business owner who you think is important to speak to. So if you do this well, you'll find more conversions coming in. And of course, you want to be responsive, right? Be responsive, be quick to answer the phone or call back or text back or email back, etc. This will help your sales process. We're not perfect at it being responsive. We have a lot of inbound, but you can always get better, of course. But when you're responsive to outbound inquiries and responsive to inbound, this is where things come together. You start to see more sales on the pipeline. So I hope this is helpful. Hope it's helpful in your business. Hope you understand kind of what our lead stages look like. I can show you more in a future video. But as for now, I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.